So in this video I want to teach you how to play Killing Floor by Jimi Hendrix as he played it at the Monterey Pop Festival. He played it on a Strat like this. This is a 64-65 transition Strat, and this one Sunburst, obviously his was black. Now a couple things to note. First of all, this song was played differently every time he played it, so I'm teaching you the Monterey Pop Festival version, which I think is probably the coolest one. Another thing, it's very free in terms of the rhythms and the movements. I'm going to teach you the general chord and rhythm progression that he follows. The song is in A, and so you're going to be playing that open A, and quite often he's going to move his thumb and add that second A note together. Now I'm not necessarily going to follow that here because I'm going to focus more on the bare bones technical parts of it. So you need to go listen to the record, slow it down if you've got software that does that so that you can get the specifics. I'm just going to teach you the bare bones essence of it, and you can go and fix everything and make it perfect, okay? So it's in A, and the basic movement is this trill or hammer on with a pull off on the A from the 5th to the 7th. So you're doing, the rhythm is like a train. It's kind of like, it's not like this. It's a train. A train, a freight train moving. That's what you got to think of. And so the accent's going to be on your down beats. Okay? And so you're going to be moving like this. Something like that, okay? Okay, and listen to the record to get it right. Now the first chord progression is like this. Okay, I moved into the second, but the first one is just okay, so I slowed it down there so you could really get a flavor. It's just like this. You're going to do your little trill thingy. So you're doing this trill, and then you're going to move down to your C note on the blues scale, and then from the 5th to the 7th on the D. So you have to go skip a whole, move down a whole string, skip over that A. Okay, so it goes. Okay, that's just that first part. You only play that twice in the song, but that's what you got to get down. So it goes again. Okay, so pause it now. Work on that over and over again. I'll play it slow here 3 or 4 times just to give you something to play along with. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Now, this part here again, all you're doing is you're fretting with one finger the B and the G strings on the 7th and then on the 5th, and you're bending a little bit when you do it. Okay, it's typical blues stuff. I'm not showing you all that because I think most of you guys who are at the level where you can play this song or want to play this song can probably figure that out. Okay, so that's what you need to learn. Now, the next part of the song is where the rhythm shifts a little bit. You come to an offbeat. Okay, this is all. That's all on the downbeats. That part is on the downbeats. The next part you're going to switch to an offbeat. It's going to sound like this. I'm going to play that first intro part and then play the first part of part 2 where you get the offbeats. Okay, listen carefully. Okay, that's part 2 of the song and really transitioning into part 3. So let's slow it down and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so it's you hear that? It's all offbeats. Okay, so putting it together, it's going to go with your first part. Okay, so you're going to do this part twice. So you do this part twice, and then twice. Now that's part 3, this part. And you do that 3 times, I think. Go back to the record and listen to it carefully, or the video, okay? So it's the same thing, you're just playing it on different beats. Offbeats first, or on beats first, offbeats second. So again, slow, the whole thing like this. Okay, so then you move into that part 3. So after you do this, okay, and that's the next part. Okay, after you do this part, it's either 2 or 3 times, I can't remember, just listen to the record again. You're going to do just this open kind of thing for a couple beats. So it's going to go. And then you're going to switch to this, where you do this kind of constant offbeat on that note. Okay? So it's going to go. Oops. Okay, that's what it's going to sound like. All right, so you're doing this, and then you're going to hit those notes up there. Okay, so that's the those are your progressions here. So putting it together, I'm going to try to do it slow. Forgive me if I make a mistake. It's hard to do this slow because you lose the rhythm. Okay, but this is how it would go. Okay, and you do that, I think it's 7 times. Count them up. He does that freely. Okay, now, again, I'm not playing it perfectly. Forgive me. You can listen to the record and figure out exactly how to do it. I'm just showing you the bare bone technique. Now, when that's all done, you're going to go... Okay, so it's just a walk up. And then you're going to do your major 7th blues. You can add that if you want. And at this point, Jimmy really cranks up the volume, and I think he's engaged his fuzz pedal. So if you got a distortion pedal or a fuzz face, this is where this part comes in. And then this, you're going to integrate some of what you did at the beginning into this part. But it's basically going to move in this direction. I'll just give you the bare bones bass part, and then you can move from there. It goes like this. Okay, now, however, that's just the bass part. There's other stuff going on top of that. And it's going to start out basically like this. And actually right here he's going something like that. So you're going to have to add that stuff in there, but it's very similar to what you did at the beginning. So again, I'll do it slow. And then this part is, so you're going to, up on the high E, you're going to pull up on the, I guess it'd be the C note. And do that, and then hit this note. So it's, got that? So again. And then you can again listen to the basic movements there. Now again, the rest of the song you can go figure out, but that'll get you started. And so I'm just going to play it again to round it out here so you can get the full feel. Ready? It goes like this. All right, that wasn't perfect, but again, that gives you the general idea. Listen to the record, get the specifics, and, you know, plug your guitar on in, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching.